Still says offline. It takes a little while, I find, through Restream. Somebody coming through Mixer? Okay, welcome everybody. Let's introduce what we're doing here to some people. This is basically our beta run on our new show called Retro Renegades. And what we're going to do is we're going to play some retro games. Everything from Nintendo, Sega, maybe some arcade games if we get those working properly. And we're just going to gab. And talk to people in the chat, of course. We love classic games. Like back in the day when we were kids, how did we share our games? We didn't actually share. Well, we did share games, but we actually shared consoles. I remember I had a Sega, my friend had a Nintendo, and I decided to. Why didn't anything pop up there? I decided that if I wanted to play his Nintendo, I would give him my Sega. He'd give me his Nintendo, and neither of us would be without. You know, all that kind of stuff. It's like, that's the best way to be. Like, people should just be happy with what they've got, and if they want to play another console, go buy it or trade it with a friend. All this bickering and fighting over consoles is ridiculous, don't you think? But it's fun. Yeah, you're right. Oh God, yes. Yes, for sure. Yeah, I know. Yeah, totally don't understand why people are still fighting over this stuff. I'm going to tweet this out as well since I didn't do that yet. And let's do a quick little graphic god games. I'm going to... Yeah, so go ahead. Exactly. Plastic consoles. Yep. I have a feeling that my gamepad may not be working again, but let me just quickly check this. Oh, we do. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna pick. Who did I? Oh, I always like to pick Toad because he was strong. But certain levels in this game, if people haven't played it before, certain levels work better with different characters. I know there are some stages, like the ice stages. I like to play the princess on the ice stages because she can float and she doesn't die as quick, and she can kind of hover over cracks in the ground and stuff like that. So let's exactly. Yeah. Because we're old school gamers and we love this shit. Yeah, I remember that. I remember there was a couple secrets, a couple spots where you can get tons and tons of coins if you remember the exact spot to throw the if you throw the potion down, open up a door, and then go into another door and then come back out, you can do it over and over again. And you can get hundreds and hundreds of coins and lots of extra men and fun stuff. What are some of your fond memories of playing Nintendo when you were a kid, Super? What game? Oh, Kung Fu. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. I remember, so... Oh, really? Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we're still playing with technology. Same with when we did MNC mornings, or when I do MNC mornings. There was a lot of testing involved, and things aren't always perfect, and we all know that. But you know, we do our best. I know I can jump across there and get to the boss really quick, but I think what I want to do before I do that, yeah, this is one of those spots. If I throw it right here, let me just kill this guy. I can get a bunch of... Okay, so now if I go over here and go back in, I believe I can get that again. I think that's the secret. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, so I have to... Okay. Oh, speaking of Masters of the Universe, that Toy Soldiers game is on sale right now that has He-Man and stuff in it. Is it Toy Soldiers? I can't remember what it's called, but... It's got... Ah, darn it. I forgot about that. Okay. Just want to make sure that, you know, things are clear for people. People can hear us, watch the gameplay, and are entertained and all that jazz. And, you know, like... Yeah, like there's no drama here because we don't have 5 people talking over each other. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, that's something that a lot of people probably don't know about me and Supersonic is that we got to know each other through the YouTube world. He was a fan of MNC mornings, and I had watched him in the past do things, and we just learned that we had so much in common. You know, we were similar in age. We played a lot of the same games. We both loved Sega, which is kind of ironic that I'm actually playing Nintendo right now, but you know, we'll play Sega. Okay, so he hears me very good. And here's the secret to this bonus stage. Just hit A button as fast as you can and don't stop. If you can hear, you can hear, or you can actually see me actually clicking. And if I used to do this one, I used to do this, and I always get stars. Or I always get cherries, I mean. 2 left. Come on, cherries. Damn it. I watched, was it UK Dazers playing Strider? Did you see that video? He was playing Strider on the Sega, and he was amazing. Like, he flew through that game. And he was so fast. Oh, damn it. Ah, yeah, I keep jumping off the damn edge. Free off, bees. You're botting a little bit, I know that. There's something around here. Ah, damn it. Yeah, like they really deviated from the formula with this game. But to tell you the truth, I love this game. Dive. Huh. Oh, really? At all? Say something. I want to see if my levels go up. Yeah, what is true about this is that the levels are not going up on you. I wonder if it had anything to do with the adjustments I made. Let me quickly check something here. I am talking to the voices in my head. That's so funny. Elgato sound capture. Yes, let's make sure that my Elgato is my default device. Playback. Maybe that was the problem. No, Elgato was default. We definitely want to get it right. So I guess one way that we can do this is if I go back and use my old method and use my mixer, my virtual mixer. Okay, let's do that because I want people to hear you. Okay, let's do this. You may get an echo for a moment, or someone may get an echo. The viewers may get an echo for a moment. No smoking. Okay, let's set this to playback. Okay, set this to focus there to voice meter input. This is default. Oh, I have to disable my Elgato. Exit. I guarantee this will work. Okay, recording devices. Okay. Okay, so Vogel, let us know if you can hear Supersonic. Say something, Super. Oh, I might have to change. Can you hear him? Yes. Okay. I think I know how to fix that. We need to go to Voice meter input. Cable input. There we go. How about now? Let's try this again. Are you saying something? Super? Now I can't hear you. Did I mute something? I muted line in. Okay. There we go. I can hear you now. You hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, how about now, Vogel? Can you hear him? He still can't hear you. This is the insanity. I'm shocked. Because normally when I do it this way, for MNC, everyone can be heard. I'm very shocked. Oh, wait a second. I did something. No, I know what's wrong. Yes, I know what's wrong. I think. My mic has to be set to voice meter. Voice meter.
Check.
There. I bet he can hear you now.
Check. Vogel. V Vogel. Yes, it works.
He's
good morning. I mean, good night, ladies and gentlemen.
He's Volkskrieg. Volkskrieg. Everyone calls him Vogelskrieg, but I call him Volkskrieg.
Volkskrieg.
He's like the Blitzkrieg, but he's the Volkskrieg.
Awesome. Welcome to the stream. As we were saying, we're starting an awesome new show. We don't know when we're going to do it yet, but it's going to be like 2 weeks from now. If you want to tweet this out and share it to people, we're going to tell you like kind of what we're going to do. But don't expect it for a couple weeks because we got some screws loose that we got to fix. But it's going to be awesome because we're going to be like in an arcade, you know, and it's going to be like you guys hanging out with us in an arcade. No console war drama, just old classic games like Sega, Nintendo, arcade games. Good stuff.
Fun stuff. I guess my big concern now is that he can hear you, but the audio's still good for me too. Damn it.
What I hear in my headphones, I hear gameplay audio really loud, but I don't. Is a gameplay audio too loud, Vogel?
Oh, I can turn that down. So I go to options, sound.
And Graphic God plays with one hand, so we're gonna like rotate. Like he's gonna do it 1 week, and then I'm gonna do it 1 week. We're just gonna take turns because sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
So make sure you sub to both our channels and share it out each week whenever we start.
I can't believe I just died again.
You fell down the hole, Graphic God.
I keep falling down the hole
to do that.
over and over, and I don't get it. Topics. Let's talk about some stuff.
Let's talk about Sony and Xbox and console wars. I'm just kidding.
Just what we said we wouldn't do.
Exactly. I was saying before, does Super Mario 2 was supposed to... It's based off some other game that they reskinned for Mario. I don't remember what the game was, though. If Vogel, you know that, that's a good trivia question.
Like, I never thought that Nintendo would have that problem, that they would... that they would have to, reskin. Like, I thought Mario was a big hit for them. Or maybe it wasn't right away.
It is. I'm going to look it up on the internet real quick. Super Mario 2. Hey Vogel, why don't you tell us some of your classic games that you like?
Did the audio get better for the
In
game?
the chat. Through my headset it did. I don't know
Good.
about...
Yeah, because I turned it right down. Maybe it's too low. I don't know.
Sounds perfect to me.
Good.
Doki Doki Panic, I think was the name of the game. Let me look into this. I'll be thinking about it all day if I don't figure it out.
Why are the Japanese always panicking?
I don't...
And that's
Don't
not
make
that's
fun
not
of-
racist. That's just like
Don't
truth.
make
Like
fun of Japanese people.
no, I'm not making fun. I'm just like it always seems to be something like it's in their literature, like panic and craziness, like always very loud words. They seem to gravitate to that kind of stuff. I'm not sure why. Don't panic. They never listen to that Bobby Farron show song. Don't worry, be happy. Bobby McFerrin? I don't know.
Don't know who that is.
You know, he did that video with Robin Williams. Don't worry, be happy.
Oh yeah, I love that song. Here's a little song I wrote.
Yeah.
Get note for note. So you already know the rest of the story. The Mario sequel was originally released in Japan, Doki Panic, starring a wholly different cast of characters. The game released in Japan as it was a totally different game. It's a difficult new original game's engine and graphics. So yeah, that title wasn't released outside of Japan. Instead, Nintendo used Doki Doki Panic, swapping the game's characters out for the Mario cast. This was the game that Western audiences knew as Super Mario Brothers 2. Likes Pac-Man Island. I won an adventure. And I'm botting for some reason.
Yeah, you were botting a little bit. I noticed that. There was a way you could do this. Where I believe you could always... I could go back and get the coins again. I'm forgetting what that secret is.
Hey, yo, Vogel. That's why we said it's gonna be a couple weeks because we still gotta
Work
do
out
some
the kinks.
fixing and stuff.
Well, if he wants a good laugh, Vogel, I don't know if you've done this, but,
But
did you go back and watch the very first episode of M&C Mornings? Because that was a hot mess.
Which episode? The first
The
one?
very first one was a hot mess. We we had audio.
Send me a DM on.
Oh, I tweeted it today. If you want to go and watch it.
Why? What happened on it? Why was it bad? Because
So I couldn't screen the calls at the time. So when the calls came in, you could hear the Skype lines ringing, and sometimes you could hear me chatting to the people before the call started. And I always had to talk to them and say, what would you hey, so-and-so, what do you want to say to Mooch and Crap? Like stuff like that, and everyone would hear me say that, and what else was there? You could just tell that we were very green when it came to the show. Like, we didn't quite know what the show was going to be. We didn't know really the format yet. It was just a weird show. Really weird. Like, even the intro intro was all jerky, and the music was really crappy, and it was really bad.
Vogel says he's got to check it out.
Yeah, so I tweeted it
Yeah, I
out
mean, that's
today.
how-
So go back to my tweets if you're following me on Twitter. I tweeted it out today. It's probably my last tweet.
Tonight. I mean, that's how this might be at first, but we're gonna try to make it good when we launch this show. It
Yeah.
might be a couple weeks before we get everything. After it's gonna start in a couple weeks, but it may take a few episodes to where we get it perfected. But it'll keep getting better and better. We promise.
Oh, yeah. And then that's
We'll
exactly
give you lots
what
of good entertainment.
It's exactly what we said on MNC Mornings. We said it's going to be a little rough at first, but it'll get better, and it did. You know, the show is.
That show is awesome now.
Well, I appreciate that, but you know, it still has its challenges, like when technology doesn't want to work the way we want it to work, and you know, we're always running into little mishaps.
But it's still a show like no other, so it's freaking awesome. I look forward to it. I catch it live. I always listen to it later. And
Yeah, and that's
we
the
want to
good
do
thing.
with this. We want something different. We want you guys to arcade with us,
Yeah,
with your
like,
quarters, just hanging out watching us play games.
that was the whole point of MNC, that we wanted it to be live, and we wanted, like, I don't know if you saw last week's, but what I did, since we didn't have a lot of voicemails, I decided to put the people that called in live in the Wheel of Wonder. So that got them, you know, the people that are calling in that day, got them involved, which was a cool thing. And we also, shit, did I just mess up this? No,
Don't mess up.
no. We
Throw that bomb, Jay.
we did a contest for the people that were in the live chat. So basically, you know how we normally do the pony prize, and that usually you watch for the pony, and once you see it, you oh, this is the one with a lot of coins here. Once you see the pony, you call in, and you win that prize. So what we did this week or last week was, instead of doing the pony prize, I made it so that if you picked out what I changed on the set that day, and you put it in the chat that you knew what it was, and you would win the prize. So we had the chat involved as well. So you didn't have to call, you didn't have to leave a voice message. All you had to do was be in the chat.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And that's something I'm going to do.
Yeah,
I'm
and
going to try to do every week, like change something on the set, and if somebody can pick it out, I'm going to try to make it like a Where's Waldo. So it's going to be hard to find, but if you watch the show often, you should be familiar with what you're looking at, and yeah, you should be able to pick out the changes pretty quickly.
Vogel says yes, and Darth Vicious beat me. I took too long looking at it, he says.
Yeah, Darth was right on the ball. See,
Dude, you could even see stuff like Buffy the Vampire Slayer in here. You never know. You could see. We're gonna surprise you each week. We might on Twitter what games.
Okay,
We might give you a list of like 5 different games you want us to play, and then you guys can vote on it or something.
That's right. Okay,
We're open to ideas and feedback.
We're gonna play a different game, and I'm going to jump to Launchbox. Where's Launchbox at? Here we are. Okay, so I'm gonna jump to Launchbox, and so people can see my Launchbox windows, and I'm gonna pick a new game. But it's gonna have to stay Nintendo for the time being because of the audio. Yeah, we can lower the audio in Nintendo, but we can't seem to lower it in other programs right away. So we'll have to figure that out. What do we want to play?
Vogel says that would be great to do a poll to let people vote on the game for the show.
Oh yeah, that would be really cool. They'd have to know what games we have, and I have basically everything. But what's a game?
Well, you have all yours bundled together. Did Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game or
Yeah, well,
Game
I
Boy?
can. You can sort them out. I think right now I'm just kind of going through on my list. Um, let us see. I wonder if this. No, the Sega Master System is using the same emulator as the Sega, so I don't want to do that one. Strider 2. Did I ever play that? Did you ever play Strider 2 on the Mega Drive? Or on the Genesis?
No,
Neither did
no.
I, but we can't play Genesis right now. Wow. Oh yeah, there was a Nintendo.
Yeah,
Strider
Vogel,
as well.
that's a good idea.
What did he say?
Yeah, just get them like for fun and do the top two or
Oh,
three.
we could do a Twitter poll. Too bad we couldn't do an interactive
Like-
poll on YouTube.
Do that too.
Yeah.
There's lots of pasta.
Let's go to what's a game that I really enjoy on NES. That's easy-ish. Do you have a recommendation?
One game that I want to play is Punch Out, but
Punch Out, yes.
I'd like to see you play.
Okay, let's try
Castlevania.
Oh, Castlevania. I was playing Castlevania 2 yesterday.
Wait,
Oh,
let's
that
let
Punch-
Vogel is
Yeah.
are helping us. Here, let's make you a moderator each time.
There we go.
I don't know how to
Mike
do
Tyson's
that though.
Punch Out. I haven't played Mike Tyson's Punch Out in a very, very long time. Okay.
Same background to me. Void background.
I don't know
Correct.
if I remember the
Again with the
or
purple
the
wing.
patterns.
Vampire Dragon. Okay, I see Punch Out now.
Okay, let's try this. Oh yes, Glass Joe.
Playing the good version, not we're playing the Mike Tyson Punch Out, not the other
That's right.
version.
This is the best version.
I forgot who was the main guy in the regular or the other version where they took out Mike Tyson
Oh, I don't even remember.
or something like that.
Swing at me, asshole.
We'll definitely make your mod Vogel.
Damn it.
That's a new job.
Yeah.
Watch Class Joe beat up Graphic God.
Never.
I got 1/4 on it.
Never. Ah, you got me. Haha.
Vogel said that means a lot to him. Oh, he's got knocked down.
Okay. Fight.
That'd be so funny if Class Joe beat you. I don't know why that would be funny to me, but
No, that would not
That'd
be
be funny.
funny. But it's like riding a bike, you know, you just kind of remember. Isn't there a thing you're supposed to hit your buttons here? And it gives you your, I think you have to hit your buttons really fast and it gives you a lot of energy when you go back.
oh no, you just hit the select button one time,
Oh.
and then it'll make that guy rub your shoulders faster.
Oh, I didn't know that. Damn it. Okay. Let's go.
Here's a tip. I'll give you a tip for each character. Class Joe, you could beat him if you knock him down the first minute or something. You just gotta uppercut the crap out of him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh, I heard him
whoa.
fall. I'm
TKOs
seeing as
is three.
like probably like 30 seconds behind what you're seeing
Okay.
because I'm just watching YouTube. But maybe if I went to Mixer, actually. Let's check that.
It's 2 down. If I get him one more time, it's TKO. Stay down.
Get him, Graphic God. Kick his ass.
Damn it.
Look, pun hand, that's for... You're gonna make me look bad because I'm gonna be playing these games with 2 hands and then you're gonna make me look like crap playing it with 1 hand.
Great fighting. Okay, so this
Challenges too, like for one of the games during the week, like you could see how far you get in Punch Out, and then I could do that the second week or something. Or like a high score on a game, and then games, 3 different games we play or something.
Damn it. Haha.
Jay is better with 1 hand than most are with 2. That is correct. Right?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, here's the tip with this dude. Just when he goes for uppercut, punch him in the stomach each time. Cut him, he'll go down with 1 punch. Stomach and get stars. Now uppercut him.
Okay, so hit him in the stomach when he goes
one
to...
uppercut knocks him.
Okay.
Yeah, when he's going for uppercut, punch him in the stomach. Each side do each side, and then if you have a star, just no matter what his health is, he'll go down with if you do 1 uppercut on him.
Ah, the round was over.
Press the select button, and your coach will
I see
rub
what
your
he's
shoulders faster.
Doesn't look like he's rubbing my shoulder at all.
He likes it. He's doing it real fast now.
He's taunting Von Kaiser. He's saying, "Listen, brother, when you're in the locker room, you better not be wearing a towel."
Don't forget to bring a towel. To me up with that stuff on Coffee Casuals and Concerts. He's got a South Park soundboard now. It's hilarious.
Who does?
Xbot.
Xbot? Oh, does he?
Because he always... I'm playing the South Park one, and he's got Tally on there, and it's super funny.
I could probably find one of those for my iPad. I got a ton of new sounds
Hey,
for my
Vogel.
iPad.
Sound effects?
Yeah, I got a bunch of new sound effects on my iPad.
Nice.
I wonder if I can play any now.
Punch Out. And if you do, who's your favorite character that you fight? Or the person that you don't like the most? I'm glad he changed it from Trump to it. A little bit Vogel.
Let me see if I can hear any of my new sounds. I want to play a couple of these for you. And Vogel can tell me how they sound. Okay, I'm gonna unplug that. I can hear some static. Okay, so what about... Did you hear that?
Let us know if you heard that, Vogel. You should have heard a mean kitty cat.
And
Can you hear it?
what about I got a
Is it an owl?
it was supposed to be a wolf.
Oh, okay. It's a wolf owl.
I can turn down the sound, might be a little loud. Listen to this one. Somebody vomiting.
Heard someone fall and splat.
Yeah, I got lots of farts.
I heard a whip. So you got like a cartoon soundboard or something. Clock. Here, choo-choo train.
Okay. Enough sound effects. Let's get back to this. Okay. Who am I fighting next? It's a title bout.
Piston Hurricane, I think.
Yes. Piston Honda.
Oh, Piston Honda, yeah.
Okay.
From Japan, I think.
Just because he's yellow and he's got black hair doesn't make him from Japan. He's actually not yellow.
Vogel says, get that title. Win the belt. Wait, yeah, see, it says Japan. From Tokyo, Japan.
Ah, I forgot. I'm supposed to dodge him.
Block, Mac, block.
Damn it! I forgot how to beat this guy.
Jay's getting his ass kicked. I'll call the match.
This guy's huge.
Jay's down, and he gets back up again. He gets knocked down, then he gets back up again.
How do I use those stars?
That's your uppercut.
Is that
It's
a different button?
I think uppercut was the select button also.
Oh.
So whatever button you map the select button to, I just kind of do it how the old Nintendo controllers were set up. I put select where, you know, what you call these buttons on the Xbox now. I call everything select start on all controllers still. If someone asks me, I'm like, press the start button. They're like, what? And those like that, then after that I'll do that uppercut.
Okay, round two. Oh, it didn't give me back.
Oh,
energy.
Vogel said he meant Jay kick his ass. I thought he was voting for... Vogel still calls him that too. Select start. Uh-oh. Jay's down for the count. Get up, little Mac. You can't go down like this. Ooh, strike, strike. That's so funny how tiny little Mac is.
I know, he's puny.
I like the... I need to play the Wii, like I played Super Punch-Out. I haven't played the Wii Punch-Out yet, and I have it on my computer. I need to do that one of these days. Oh, nice uppercut.
I think I got him.
Stay down. Good job. You did it. Now go run in your pink jumpsuit, Jay.
Oh yeah, he's running in.
Go to training.
Yes.
What's up, True Racer?
True Racer.
He says, "What game is this?" And it's on Xbox One, I think. I hear you, Yoshida. This is No Man's Sky. This is Mike Tyson's Punch Out, the good Punch Out. We're doing retro games. We're gonna have a show like every week, so you gotta come to the arcade with us. We're gonna start it in about 2 weeks. Thanks for joining in, and make sure you tweet this out. We're just kind of doing a test stream. I remember those key codes, those passcodes that you had to write down.
Yes.
It was down for Metroid and this game.
Don Flamenco. I used to have a high school teacher that looked just like this guy.
Dude, all you have to do on this guy, just left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. That's all you have to do, the whole thing. If you mess it up once, then it doesn't work.
Okay. I will remember.
True Racer, what's been kicking? But yeah, definitely this can be a cool show. All we're doing is old arcade games, Nintendo, Sega, arcade emulated games. Uh-oh. Flamingo, kick your ass. There you go.
Damn it.
True Racer says, I know how to use emulators on Xbox One for NES, Genesis, games, Game Boy. Yeah, what is that? All you really have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is go to Edge. And I don't remember the exact website you go to, but it's all in the cloud. Cloud to play all these old games. Everyone says Xbox has no games, but they're all kind of in the cloud. And it works good too, actually. I got the Nintendo 64 emulator still on my Xbox, and it works. 64.
I knocked him out. Mama said knock him out.
Good job, Jay. Jay beat up Don Fleming. He could go all the way. Dude, if he beat this game with the rest of my life. We're going all the way to Mike Tyson, ladies and gentlemen. Before one was up there for just like a couple weeks, and whoever didn't get it.
I don't think I'll get to Mike Tyson, believe me. I've never beaten Mike Tyson.
Jay just beat Mark Stern. That's
damn it.
Now he's fighting Ray. Sorry.
Get up.
Do you remember? Don't let King Hippo kick your ass. Wait till he punches you, then punch him in his punch in the stomach. It's just one knockdown.
Damn it.
You gotta stand him up. Jay. Wait, Jay's down.
I can't get him in the belly.
Vogel's cheering for you. You gotta kind of just dodge his step, but when you see him like then open his mouth, punch him right in the mouth.
Oh, when he opens his mouth, I thought I was supposed to punch him in the belly.
Punch him in the stomach. No, until you punch him in the mouth.
Damn it. I forgot his pattern.
Thanks for dropping the like and the share.
Well, why aren't these things popping up on my screen?
Oh,
like, I had all the stuff set up so that when they like and stuff, it's supposed to pop up on my screen.
Not sure. We can figure that out though.
Streamlabs. Yeah. Let me just quickly test something while I've got this game paused. I want to go into the Streamlabs.
Jay's got that super chat open too. I see that. That's nice.
Oh, it works now? It never worked before.
I see it.
Oh, I had no idea because I didn't think it was. I didn't think I had enough enough of anything for that to work. Like I didn't have enough subscribers or views.
Vogel just noticed it. Hey, if you want to tip a dollar, test it for us. That'd be awesome. What's up, Sobs? Out in the arcade.
Hey, Sobsky.
As we said before this starting in weeks, it's going to be all arcade games, Sega games, Nintendo games, arcade. It's just going to be all those.
Yeah, these things work.
I heard Metallica. Was that Metallica? I just heard.
No, it just that's my rock guitar.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I see Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. So I test a donation. Here's a test a subscriber. And test sponsor, they're all the same. And test a super chat. Yeah, they all work. Okay, for some reason I didn't think they were working,
That's
but maybe
awesome.
I don't think you can set it up for likes. Only for like subscribers and stuff like that and super chats. But that's cool. Hey, it's all good. It's all
The Pilgrim
good.
versus the World. That's my favorite movie. It's got a bunch of throwbacks to old
It is
arcade games.
such a good movie. And hilarious on top of all that.
It's a good game too. You just can't buy it anymore. Kind of like they pulled Transformers: Fall of Cybertron and or like all the Transformer games. A couple of them. Activision lost the license for them, so.
Oh yes, hit him in the mouth first. Damn.
Right after that, just keep punching him in the stomach.
Yeah, I kind of forgot. Like, it's been a while.
Oh no. King Hippo's kicking Jay William Graphic God's ass. Can do it.
I never know when his mouth is going to open. Get up!
Oh no. No, he's not getting up. Dude.
Oh well. Well, I think that's about it for tonight anyway. It's midnight my time, and we spent a lot of time trying to figure this stuff out. But
with one hand. Sobsky asks if you're playing with one hand. He's like, what the fuck? Chat goes wild.
Thanks, folks.
You got $2 donation.
Yee-hoo.
Awesome, Vogel.
I appreciate it.
You're the most awesome.
I'm saving up for a Surface Studio someday. Someday before I hit 50, I can afford a Surface Studio.
Oh yeah, and plus, Super Chat's working now. That's really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Vogel, you're awesome.
I'm shocked that Super Chat's working. Maybe they've changed it. Maybe it's so many subscribers or so many views. I thought it was both.
Not sure.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, folks. Craig, I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you coming to all the chats and coming to MNC and coming to see me do my live streams. And like we were saying, this is going to be something that me and Super are going to start doing somewhat on a weekly basis if we can. It'll all come down to schedules, of course. But 1 week he's going to be playing, and 1 week I'm going to be playing, and we'll always be gabbing and shooting the shit. Because if we weren't playing games, shooting the shit, we'd be doing it anyway. So
that's right.
Okay, well, thank you very much for everyone coming, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Adios. Adios.